go! So.
No, see, I knew it. I knew it. Look, both of these guys are my guys. Greg Hardy and Hasim Rahman Jr. Both of them show business partners. Okay, let me give you the morning after. Hasim Rahman loses to ex-NFL player, ex-UFC fighter, 320 pounds, outweighed by 100 pounds last night, Greg Hardy. Oh, did I mention, once upon a time, trained by Team Tyson.
Let's go! So.
And that's the black, 2 sugars, boom. You know, you had people asking Hasim Rahman, what were you thinking, okay? Outweighed by 100 pounds. Look, you're taking this whole, I outweighed Jake Paul thing, so what? You taking that a little too far. No. What was Hasim Rahman Jr. thinking? I know what he was doing. I know what he was thinking. I know exactly what he was thinking. Look, Greg Hardy, his first fight with the UFC, he was DQ'd. Illegal knee. But he was also DQ'd, ruled no contest, for taking an inhaler in between rounds in the UFC. Why? Hardy suffers from asthma, a pretty strong case of asthma. And if you look at him, his last fight was Tai Tuivasa. Tai Tuivasa beat the hell out of him and drank beer out of a shoe. You know what Tai does. The shoe! Boom! Hardy has stamina issues. So I guess Rahman figured, you know, and you could kind of see it in the fight. 320 pounds, stamina issues, David versus Goliath. I can weather his storm. I'm a pro boxer, he's not. I can weather his storm. And once he gets extremely tired, get rid of him. Miscalculation. Huge miscalculation, because in the UFC, the rounds are 5 minutes long. 3 minutes in boxing. It's a 4-round fight too. Short for a boxing match. Very short. Hardy, he was gassed. But that time of the shorter rounds, shorter than UFC, able to refresh a little bit, miscalculation. Hasim Rahman showing his grit, his mettle. When he was dropped by Hardy, he got up and Hardy went to finish him, and he stopped all of that shit. Discouraged Hardy with a well-placed punch. Rocking Hardy. Rahman actually won the 4th round. Going to what I'm saying, Hardy's stamina issues, his asthma and all those things. Hardy is going into the fight 1-0, beating Michael Cook. Both of those boys, man. Hardy and Rahman. If there was a fight I was going to call last night, it was going to be the Misfits versus the Zone series. What, 3? It was going to be that one, that card. Not Jaime Munguia. That was a waste of time to think about. It's a waste of time now to speak about. I'm done there. Let me get my boot. Black, 2 sugars. Few questions. What was Hasim Rahman, would he have done better against Vitor Belfort, his original opponent for tonight? I mean, for last night, I'm sorry. And 2, where does Rahman go from here? You hear Rahman saying, cruiserweight, bro. Forget all this heavyweight. Hardy, what happened with the unlimited weight and heavyweight chased Hasim Rahman the hell out the division. It looks like he's like, look, cruiserweight, forget it, bro. Forget it, all right? I know Jake Paul. I haven't looked at Jake Paul's tweets. He may just have something to say. I'm going to finish this by saying this. Rahman looked like he's going to go down. I don't think he's going to stop. He's a fighter. I think he's He's going to continue with this whole misfits in the zone thing, and I think he's found a lane here. And with him taking a loss, now that's 2 times in a row. Now you see, hey, he may want to do something here, a career here. Okay, it's challenging. On top of that, I know he wants Tommy Morrison's son, wants his boy back in the ring. We'll see what's going on with that. Morrison, he can find his way in here too. As for Hardy, Greg Hardy, being the mod, this is a perfect lane. The Misfits versus the Zone. Shout out to Hardy for getting a victory in. You've had your fair share of disappointments. I'd love to know what you all think in the comments below. Showbiz, but don't. I know there's going to be a lot of Jake Paulers out there trolling Hasim Rahman. But Jake Paul, he didn't want to step into the ring with Hasim Rahman. Hasim Rahman had to make weight weeks before the actual fight. Whereas on the other end, Rahman fought a guy 100 pounds heavier than him. It shows just a difference in grit. I'm about to finish reading my Spider-Man comics, see if I'm going to continue with this run. Let me know if you've read the new Spider-Man comics. I think there's only 2 out right now. Let me know what you think, if you, and what good comic books are you reading if you're into that sort of thing. I'm out.